Hi, welcome to Bonita's Kitchen and thank you for joining us. What I'm going to be making today is a delicious slow-cooked corned beef hash quiche. This is a delicious and very simple recipe to put together, but I like making it for us when we want to have breakfast ready when we get out of bed, or brunch. So we'll put everything together, put it in that slow cooker and go to bed. So if this all interests you and you like to know what all the ingredients are, let's get started. So our corned beef hash quiche is made with, of course, this can of corned beef, of course, already ready for us. So I'm going to put this to the side because of the jagged edges. I'm only using a half a can, and pretty much all you're going to do is just cut it into small little pieces for putting into this recipe. Just pretty much like that. And I'm going to be using here some green pepper and red pepper and some tomato, a small grated onion, 2 small potatoes cut into cubes, just small like this, and we got some seasonings there. Salt is optional, but it's a half a teaspoonful of our sea salt, pepper, and our onion powder, 4 eggs, cup of shredded cheese, 3/4 of a cup of milk. So now I'm going to put this together and show you what it looks like. Now usually cheese don't go with our quiche, but I want to add it to this one because it just makes it nice. It gives it a nice little top once it's done, because this don't go in until the last 10 minutes when you're ready to serve it, the cheese. So you just toss in the potatoes, take the water off it. I usually soak my potatoes for an hour or so just to get off some starch. You put the shredded onion in there and toss in is about 1/4 of a cup of each one of these, the peppers, and I got red and green peppers, but if you only got the one, that's fine. Of course, the onion powder brings out a nice flavor, the pepper, and the salt is optional. I'm going to toss in there with mine, but you could omit it if you don't need any more salt, because you know corned beef is a little salty anyway. And just cut this. This is a half a can I got here. You could use a full can, and it's going to be 4 eggs, large eggs, that we're going to be using as well. This canned corned beef is my mom's favorite, and she'll just cut up some corned beef like this, have it with a slice of bread, a cup of tea, she would say a strong cup of tea, and just have it like this with a few mustard pickles. So good. So you just toss that on into, so pretty much we're building up all of our ingredients first, and then we'll mix everything through. So that's all you need to do with that. Now I'm going to break our 4 eggs into 3/4 of a cup of cream or milk. You could use evaporated if you haven't got access to the fresh, and that's all you need to do there. Now I usually crack my eggs first into a bowl and then toss it into that, but I got a little bit excited there and just tossed it all in together. So I'll just make sure there's no eggshells in there, Raymond, to be crunching on. Yep. So pretty much then you're going to toss in all of that goodness. 4 eggs and 3/4 of a cup of milk or cream, and now I'm just going to just mix that around. Pretty much after that, all you're going to do is mix all the ingredients together evenly, just to make sure you got the seasonings equally put through and the corned beef equally put there. So that's all you need to do. Now I'm going to talk about how long you could cook this for and what to do with it in advance. So like I was saying about the cheese, this is about 1 cup of shredded cheese. You use your favorite cheese. You could use all the one type or a multi bag of different cheeses. about 10 minutes before you're ready to serve it, lift the cover of your slow cooker, equally put it over the top, put the lid on again, and just keep it there on warm, and just until you're ready to serve it. If you're making this and you want it for in the morning, if for your brunch or your breakfast, put everything together just before you go to bed. Put it in your slow cooker, turn it on low, and have it there for the 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours that you're sleeping. And the same thing if you wanted to put it on to go to work. If you want to make this delicious quiche and you want to make it and bake it in your oven, it's about an hour on a 350 Fahrenheit, and put it in a casserole dish or a pie pan, whichever is easier for you. So I'm going to put this one in the slow cooker and get the one that we got done in advance and show you what that looks like. Hopefully I don't steam up Raymond's camera there, but that's what it looks like when you wake up in the morning and you're waiting for this delicious meal. I'm gonna take you up some. Just look, you see that corned beef in there, everything cooked so nice and juicy. And then I'm just putting it in scoops onto my plate. You can see as well the potato there. You could use hash browns, of course. That would be whatever choice you like, but that's it. Just look at this, how delicious.
Looks yummy.
Oh my gosh.
And smells
amazing. And on top of that, you can serve it with bacon, have it just in the slow cooker, let people serve themselves with some fruit. Delicious. I'm so excited for you to try our recipe here today. Like you said, corned beef, we got lots of corned beef recipes up there, but I'm always looking for another recipe that we could have, you know, at breakfast time or brunch. But this is just so delicious. Juicy, not salty at all. The taste of the potato in there, you can taste that corned beef going right through. Drop the fork, delicious. I can't wait for you to try this recipe.
Another good thing about this one is it's a meal for any time of the day.
Oh yeah, like you can put it on if you wanted to have it for your supper. You know, well, I love having breakfast for supper.
Yeah.
So I mean, just put it on just before you go to work, and then you'll have it there for when you get home. Of course, that's the glory in slow cooking. I can't rave about it enough. But if you just want this and you want to bake it in the oven, that's all you need to do, is just put it in there on 350 Fahrenheit for about 40 to 60 minutes, and it'll be ready. I can't wait to finish this off, and I know Raymond's back there waiting as well. But we're going to leave the recipe here for you right in under this video, and if you can't find it there, it's going to be on our website, www.bonitaskitchen.com. and if you can't find it there, send me a message at bonitakitchen@gmail.com. What's so lovely about our recipes we share, it's all affordable recipes. They are ones that you could reuse things that you got, like you got your bag of potatoes, so you're going to use the potato that you cut up in little cubes, or you can use hash browns. That is entirely up to you. Change up the seasonings. I use pepper and onion powder. You can put in what you like. But again, this corned beef hash in a can, very affordable at the most time. Or you could use, you know, your already cooked corned beef and slice it up, put it in little pieces, and add it to this delicious meal. So good. So we're going to thank each and every one of you for stopping by here today. We hope you enjoyed our recipe, and we're not going to take any more of your time. We know it's precious. On behalf of myself, Raymond, and our team here at Bonita's Kitchen, you have a wonderful day. From our kitchen to yours.
Join us by the sea, a journey in culinary, always an open door. Bonita's Kitchen to yours. Bonita's Kitchen.